Hey guys, just a little update. I know in the last video I said that was pretty much the last one I was going to do for a while, but just been playing around with these things, trying to fix that underground thing, which now is working, by the way. Suppose, since it's just coming up to daytime, I'll quickly go show you that working, and then I'll head back down and show you some of my discoveries. I've been mucking around with their various formations of pistons. Used up almost the last of my iron. I think I've got just enough to make a helmet left now. But on my hunt for gold, I'm pretty sure I'll find more iron. There seems to be plenty around. So obviously this isn't working still. Still haven't figured out how to do the timing on this, but this is working perfectly now. There's actually quite a complex thing on the inside. It's different to how I've shown it, or how I'm doing it in the little underwater testing area, I suppose it's called now. So heading back down there, just throwing down pistons, trying to get them all to activate properly. I'll show you what I've found. You probably found it out yourselves if you've been playing the game. It might be available on some of the wiki pages or something like that. It'll be available somewhere, but if you're looking here, this is the first place you've looked, and I'm going to try and provide you with what I've found out. So basically I've found that pistons can be activated from the side, as you can see in this example, and they can be activated from the top, as in this example. If you stack them vertically, they won't. If you activate from the middle, then that'll only activate the top one, because it's being activated. You can't activate them from. Oh, you can activate them from the top. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on now. If I activate this one, will only. Oh, that'll activate both of them. So if you activate from the bottom, that'll only activate the bottom one. If you activate them from the top, it'll only activate the top one. If you activate them from the middle, which will activate this one from the top and this one from the bottom, so that'll do both of them. If you have them side by side, that'll do nothing. You can't activate them from the bottom with redstone running along the side, and you gotta activate them from the top with redstone running along the side. So that's how you activate a huge row of them. You can activate them through a block, and you can activate them from underneath through a block. So with that in mind, if I show you this, this is kind of like this example, where they're running along the side at the top, activates all of those, and this example where you activate it in the middle, it activates top and bottom. If you do this, it'll only activate the bottom set, which is kind of contrary to belief, because you'd think that these are powering the bottom ones and these are powering the top ones. I'm not very good with redstone at all, so I have no idea why that doesn't work. Maybe it's supposed to work. So the only way I can see around it is doing something like this. So you have it in pairs. This one is activating a pair from the bottom and this one from the top, and then the next one activates the two individually. It activates the bottom one from the bottom and the top one from the top, and then the second one activates both of them, this one from the top and that one from the bottom, other way around, and then this one does the same as this one, activates one from the top, one from the bottom. So then they're not running in a straight line behind the set of pistons like this, because that doesn't work. They're activating them like this, like directly fed from the back. So they're activating them. The first pair activates them like this, where they're being fed, and the second one activates them. It'll activate the top one like this one, and the bottom one like this one. So if I do this, you can see the entire wall comes out. No mishaps. So the first one being activated like that example over there from behind, activating the top and bottom, and this setup here, this block here, just stops the redstone from running along the side like in that example, which doesn't work. So this one's activating the top one, that one's activating the bottom one. Here this one's activating the bottom one, and this one's activating the top one. There's probably a much easier way of doing it, but that's the only way I can see to get an entire wall to work now. Earlier on today, this was working. This would activate. Actually, no, it was when I had. It was like this. So let me just quickly do this. Say like, oh, that's rail. I had it going like something like this. That's what my thing was doing before underground, but that only activates the top set. Earlier today, it was activating the bottom set as well. So I had to redo that whole thing under there, which now does that. It's something similar to this, except because I've only got a pair of two, this one goes like that and activates these first two. And then I've got one coming under here. And this top one kind of reaches around to the side where this one is, and there's redstone on there as well. Bit complex, but this is a way of doing it that I've found as well. The other thing that is quite nice is if you push rail tracks. I'm not sure how you could use this. I'm sure some of you canny people could figure out a way of using this, or if you've been thinking of a way of doing it, you'll be like, I can use that, that's perfect. I could have used sticky pistons, I assume, but I ran out. I used them all in that underground thing, and I couldn't be bothered to go get more slime balls, because slimes really are not spawning very often on this map at all. But if you push the track, it reorientates itself. Oops. Depending on what its surroundings are. So if I push it to this side, it's flat, because this rail's flat straight across here. If I push it to this side, it's slanted, because that rail's also slanted. So if I just do this, for no particular reason, put one up here as well. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I've just got some weird loop over there now, but never mind. It's making it slanted or flat depending on how the track's orientated. Which I'm guessing in certain... I'm not sure how tracks work either. I know there's like some sort of orientation rules that apply when you're placing them, but I have no idea what that's all about. So basically, if you want to do something with tracks, and you need the track to go from slanted to flat, then you can do something here as well. This is what pistons will do for you. Obviously, you don't have to keep doing this. You could do it with just one piston if you had sticky pistons, but I don't. So, hope this is useful to at least someone out there. Finally using my little testing area for something. There's a lot of pistons down here. Should I ever need any? You know, there's plenty of things to farm. I've still got 6 left. No sticky pistons though. 6 iron ingots left, enough to make probably a helmet or something. Maybe a pair of boots. If I run out, what's running out first? My helmet probably is going to be rebuilt first. So, heading home. If you watched the previous video, then I hope to hear from you, hear any comments you've got. But otherwise, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. See you soon.